And we're inside the Rooster offices, but we just made some flats that sort of recreate the space. And we brought in a bunch of props. A lot of these are 70s and 80s TVs. We did a lot of paintwork in here as well. We started with some fairly nice colors, but then we come back with an age, which is like a paint and water mix that we put on. And it sort of makes things look old.
What I'm wondering is what they're actually gonna do to us.
Bernie, when I walked in, Bernie didn't say anything. He just got up, smiled at me and walked away. And that is never good. In the game, you get eaten up and stuffed into a mechanical suit that clearly doesn't have enough room for a human in it, so you end up all like dead and mangled. But I don't think legally they can do that to us.
But you're not a citizen, so they can really do anything to you.
Today, all of our creatures, as they walk through the halls, will be carrying a Red 1 cattle prod. Just to let you know, it delivers 10,000 volts, low amp. Sounds like this. Any questions about the Red 1?
Why?
Lindsay and I are doing a run through of the game before Michael and Gavin do it, and I'm terrified, but I'm just looking forward to getting it over with so we can just watch them do it.
Our experience with Freddy was much faster than most people's.
Yeah, and much wetter.
Yeah.
And like the peeing your pants kind of wet, not the excited wet.
Like if that chicken came in maybe like 2 seconds earlier and scared the shit out of us, I probably would have urinated everywhere. Like short-circuited everything.
But yeah, it went well. We did it. We survived.
Yeah, no
or
big deal.
actually, we didn't survive. We died on that last night.
But Michael and Gavin aren't going to make it any further, please. They'll find the dildo though. They'll know where it is.
So, oh look, there's a dick!
It's a penis.
I didn't see the dick. Is that your dick?
Oh! Is that like demented Pongo?
Yeah, so these are the costumes for Five Nights at Freddy's. Right now we're just doing some general distressing, making these costumes look a little bit more like the original characters. We're doing a blend of us and them. We just made some, as you can see, a large-scale version of Pongo here. And we're gonna kind of make him look, in general, we're gonna make him look more like a zombie.
Apparently, even though it's 2015, Bluetooth doesn't work. So we got 20 some odd little cables. I'm just gonna drape them around.
Can't wait to see it.
Should be a lot of fun.
So we're here in the control room for Michael and Gavin. They have a switcher right here that hooks up into a feed that we will manipulate from our control room.
Cut camera 2. Reset 2.
As they're flipping through each camera position, we're actually recording each security camera feed individually.
What's funny is that Gavin and Michael actually thought they were watching a recorded sequence of camera shots and static, when in all actuality we were doing all of this in real time. And at any moment Daniel would tell me to interrupt the camera feed with the static, so we could monitor what they were doing and how they were reacting to certain things and interrupt that flow. And it had to be in sync the entire time. If one thing missed its mark, if I missed a button, if a monster wasn't in place at the right time, then it could ruin the whole series of events. It is a very complicated dance of technology and creative.
Oh God! Hit the back!
Well, in Five Nights 3, there's vents that the monsters can get into the control room with. We can't have our monsters in their cumbersome costumes lying down, so we're using some camera trickery and having them vertical facing the camera.
It's pretty cool. We took scissors and an electric fillet knife and made some claws. They're pretty scary and they have an extra little bit of reach. So our guys should be able to, you know, hop right at you pretty quickly.
That was way more terrifying than the video game. It was the most
Monsters
immersive.
were good.
It was.
Immersion.
Immersive immersion.
I've never done.
Immersion, like squared.
Yeah.
That's what we should call this one.
I'm happy you're in there. I wouldn't want to do that alone. I really wouldn't. How old was that pizza?
It was fucking old, man.
Oh, what is that? Who's that? What on earth? Is that like demented Pongo? My heart, Michael.
Oh my God.
This.
Gavin, I am immersed, all right?